A night so deep that it feels like the world itself has forgotten how to move. The sky completely covered with heavy, unmoving clouds carrying a silent storm within them. The moon struggling again and again to shine, but disappearing like hope, fading before it can rise. Cold wind moving through empty streets like a whisper of loneliness that no one hears. Rain falling endlessly without rhythm, without pause, as if the heavens themselves are crying for something they cannot change. And under a broken, flickering streetlight, on a deserted roadside, stands a small boy, barefoot, fragile, trembling uncontrollably, his clothes soaked, his body weak, his feet covered in mud, his tiny hands clutching tightly to a crumpled, faded photograph, as if it is the only thing keeping him alive. His fingers slowly tracing the face in that picture again and again, as if trying to feel something that no longer exists. His lips trembling as he whispers into the emptiness, "Mom, can you hear me?" But there is no answer, only silence broken by distant thunder echoing through the sky. He flinches slightly, but does not move. He stays there, frozen between memories that refuse to leave and a reality that refuses to care. "You said you would never leave me. You promised me. You said no matter what happens, I will never be alone." His voice cracks deeper, fading into the rain. Then why does it feel like everything is gone? Why does it feel like I don't belong anywhere? Why does it feel like I don't even exist anymore? Tears stream down his face, but vanish instantly into the rain, as if even his pain has no place in this world. He slowly looks around, empty roads stretching endlessly into darkness, closed shops, silent buildings, cars rushing past him one after another. Inside them, people laughing, talking, living their lives, completely unaware that a small broken soul is standing just a few feet away from them, invisible, forgotten, untouched. No one stops, no one looks, no one cares. The boy takes a slow step forward, as if trying to move ahead, but his legs feel too weak, too tired, too empty. He takes another step, and suddenly his strength collapses. His knees hit the wet ground. His hands fall forward onto the cold road, his body shaking as if he is trying to hold himself together, but failing with every breath. "I tried. I really tried to be strong." His voice is barely a whisper now. "I didn't cry. I didn't complain. I did everything right." A long pause filled only with rain and distant thunder. "But I can't do this anymore. It hurts too much. It hurts here." He presses his small hand tightly against his chest, as if trying to stop the pain spreading inside him. Thunder crashes louder, as if the sky itself is breaking apart with him. He slowly lifts his face upward, his eyes filled with pain, anger, confusion, and a desperate need for answers. "If you are really there, why are you so quiet? Why do you keep watching me suffer like this? Why did you take the only person I had?" His voice breaks completely now. "What did I do wrong? Tell me. What did I do to deserve this? Why am I still here? Why didn't you take me too?" His breathing becomes uneven, his body trembling with every second. "Please, take me with her. I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to feel this pain anymore." His body slowly leans forward, as if everything inside him is giving up. His grip on the photograph loosens slightly, the last connection to his past about to slip away. And in that exact moment, something begins to change. Not loudly, not suddenly, but gently, almost invisibly. The rain that was pouring endlessly begins to slow, drop by drop, as if time itself has paused to listen to his silent cry. The cold wind softens, the noise of the world fades into a distant silence, and behind the boy, a faint warm light begins to appear, so soft that it almost feels unreal, yet it grows slowly, steadily, filling the darkness without forcing it away. Calm footsteps echo softly, slow, peaceful, filled with something beyond this world. The boy does not notice. Still lost in the depth of his pain, the footsteps come closer, closer, until they stop right beside him. A presence stands there, silent yet infinite, gentle yet powerful. A man dressed in simple white robes, no crown, no sign of power, just a calm, divine presence. His face glowing softly, his eyes filled with a depth of love that feels endless, timeless, beyond understanding. He looks at the boy, not with pity, but with complete understanding, as if he has felt every tear before it even fell. He slowly kneels beside him, not to interrupt his pain, but to share it, to sit with him in it, and in a voice so soft, yet so deep that it reaches beyond sound he speaks. "My child, why are you carrying so much pain alone?" The boy's eyes slowly open, heavy, tired, broken. He looks at the man with confusion, fear, and a small flicker of hope he cannot explain. "Because there's no one else." His voice trembles. "Everyone leaves. Everyone disappears. I had only one person. Just one. And she's gone." He looks down at the photograph again, his fingers tightening around it. "Now I'm nothing." A deep silence follows, not empty but full. The man gently lifts his chin. "You are not nothing." The boy's eyes fill with tears again. "Then why does it feel like I am?" The man replies softly, "Because you are seeing yourself through what you lost, not through what you are." The boy struggles to understand. "What am I?" The man smiles gently. "You are loved, more than you can ever understand, more than this world can ever show you." The boy shakes his head weakly. "If that's true, then where were you when I cried every night? When I felt like I was breaking? When I had no one?" A long, meaningful silence follows. Then the man speaks softly. "I was there. In every tear you cried. I felt your pain before you even spoke it. I was there when you thought you couldn't go on, holding you even when you didn't realize it. You didn't see me. But I never left you, not even for a single moment." The boy's breathing slowly begins to calm. His tears continue, but now they feel lighter. The man gently places his hand on the boy's head, and in that instant, a warmth spreads through his entire being, through his pain, through every broken piece of his heart, through every silent cry he buried inside. A soft light surrounds them, not blinding, not overwhelming, just peaceful, just enough to heal what words never could. Even when the world walks away, I stay. Even when everything is taken from you, you still have me. Even when your heart breaks, I hold it together. Even when you feel invisible, I see you. Even when you feel worthless, I know your worth." The boy closes his eyes, and for the first time since everything fell apart, he does not feel cold. He does not feel empty. He does not feel abandoned. He feels safe, deeply, completely safe, as if he is finally being held after falling endlessly through darkness. The rain stops completely. The sky begins to clear slowly. The darkness fades into a soft, quiet light. The air feels lighter, calmer, alive again. The boy slowly opens his eyes. The man is gone, but the presence remains. The warmth remains. Something inside him has changed forever. The pain is still there, but it no longer controls him. It no longer defines him. He slowly stands up, his legs still weak, but his heart stronger than it has ever been. He looks at the photograph again and smiles through tears, not of despair, but of remembrance and quiet acceptance. I miss you, Mom. A pause, a deep breath. But I'm okay now. I'm really okay. He looks up at the sky, his eyes calm, steady, filled with a quiet understanding that he did not have before. Because I know I was never alone, not even for a moment. A soft breeze passes gently, as if answering him. He whispers softly with a calm certainty, "Thank you, Lord Jesus, for staying when everyone else left." And as the camera slowly pulls back, the once empty broken road now feels filled with a quiet light. The boy begins to walk forward step by step, not running, not escaping, but moving ahead with a silent strength, a courage born from pain, a heart slowly healing with every breath. And even as he walks, the memories still come back. Flashes of his mother smiling, holding his hand, feeding him, protecting him, teaching him to stay strong. Each memory now no longer breaking him, but guiding him, shaping him, reminding him that love does not disappear. It transforms. It stays in ways we cannot always see. And with every step he takes, the road no longer feels empty. The night no longer feels endless. The silence no longer feels heavy, because something inside him has awakened, something unbreakable, something quiet yet powerful, a faith that does not shout but stays, that does not force but holds. And as the scene slowly fades into a soft, endless silence, a final whisper echoes gently through the air. Sometimes when life takes everything from you, it is not the end of your story. It is the moment you begin to understand that what truly matters was never lost. Because even in your deepest pain, even in your darkest night, you were never alone. You were being carried all along